Hi guys, on this video we're going to be making some pancakes, and we are going to be using some dried fruit to go with our pancakes. And we're going to need 220 millilitres of cold water, pancake mix, which also says Yorkshire pudding mix on it, but it's perfectly suitable for pancakes, and some dried fruit. We empty the dried pancake mix into the 220 millilitres of cold water. If you can open it. And then we're going to whisk that in until it's nice and smooth, trying to get rid of all the lumps out of the pancake mix. We also need a frying pan. So if you've got a non-stick frying pan, that would be great. If you haven't got a non-stick frying pan, you could put a little bit of oil in the pan and just get it nice and hot, and that'll help it not stick. If your batter mix is too thick, you can always add a little bit more water to it, just to get it into a smooth texture. That looks about perfect. So I'm going to turn the pan up quite high now, and they don't need long. Be careful not to burn them. And into the middle of the pan, a little bit of the mix. Now these ones, I'm doing them so they're more like the size of Scotch pancakes. If you pour more in, spread it around the pan, you could have one big pancake, or you can make lots of little individual ones. And that's not going to take long to cook on each side. I've got a spatula with mine, so I'm just going to try and move it around in the pan. And then the hard part with pancakes is turning it over. I find it easier to do with a spatula. You might like to try and flip it. For the purpose of the video, I'm going to flip it with a spatula, because I think it'll go wrong if I try and do it without one. So you just got to negotiate your spatula underneath the pancake and flick him over. And again, probably about a minute on that side before we take it out. And I look to have perhaps 3 pancakes in this portion. So you can stop filming. So on the plate we've done 3 small pancakes, and we've just dressed it with some mixed fruit. And just for the purpose of the video, I'm going to make a bigger pancake as well, just to see if we could have got that flip. With the pancakes that we've done, as well as dried fruit, if you happen to have any chocolate knocking about, or some lemon juice, some sugar, they will go great with the pancakes. If not, they'd be fine with the fruit. You could try rolling them up and making something a bit like a crepe, or just have them as they are. So same theory if you're doing the bigger pancake. We want to try and get it so it moves freely about in the pan before we attempt to flip it over. So you've got to sort of just prise it around the edges and give it a little shake. So you can see now with this one, it is moving freely in the pan, and we can see how the bubbles have just started appearing on the top of it, which means it's getting ready to be turned over now. So let's go for the flip on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect flip. Enjoy guys.